Hi, class 6, how are you doing? I hope you are all fine. We are going to have a comprehension passage to read. You have read most of the passages. The last one that we read before we went home was refuse management. Do you remember? Yes, refuse management. Now we are done. You have answered the question, and now the next reading is on page 61. Page 61 of your textbook, okay? We are going to learn the words, the keywords. The keywords are one, extraction, extraction, occupation, occupation, ads, ads, sprinkled, sprinkled, plantation, plantation. So we are going to read, we said you should read the passage silently, okay? If you are supposed to read silently, then I'm not supposed to read with you because it's silent reading. But for the sake of those who might have problem with some of the words, I'll read it very slowly so that you'll be able to identify the words that you don't know how to pronounce, okay? So, extraction of palm oil. I am reading, okay? In the community or area where you live, you must be familiar with the process of making one thing or another. For instance, if you live on the coast, you must be familiar with the smoking, salting, and frying of fish. Now, Amabuatima, a primary 6 pupil in the Asin North area, will tell you how her mother extracts palm oil at Asin Atonsu, near Asin Fosu, the capital of Asin North municipality. Let's go to the next page. Are you okay? Amabuatima, now she's speaking. Hi friends. Extraction of palm oil is my mother's main occupation. It is also the main occupation for many women at Atonsu and the surrounding communities. Palm oil is obtained from the ripe fruits of the oil palm tree. Are you following? First of all, when the palm fruit is harvested, the bunches are not bra, it's bunches, okay? It's BUN, so its bunches are carried home in baskets, but the loose fruits is carried in sacks. With an adze or a cutlass, an adze is a cutting tool, okay? With an adze or a cutlass, the fruits are chopped off the bunches and the loose fruits are gathered in a big basket or in a heap. The rest of the fruit is hand-picked and added to the loose ones. Then the fruits are covered with jute sacks or plantain leaves and left to go moldy. That's to form molds on it. After some days, the moldy fruit is spread out in the sun to dry. When the moldy fruits are dry and oily, fresh palm fruit is added to it and boiled. When it is well cooked, it is either milled in a machine or pounded in a big mortar. 2 or 4 people can pound the palm fruit at a time till it has turned into a pulp. The nuts are removed from the pulp for easy squeezing. After the milling or pounding, the pulp is put in an oil presser and the oil is squeezed out. Spices are added to the oil and it is left to boil on a mild fire or at a low temperature. Finally, the pure red oil is poured into jelly cans for sale. If you do not want to use the oil presser, the pulp can be mixed with water, strained and boiled on very hot fire. After the mixture is well cooked, the red oil appears on the surface to be collected with a bowl or a big ladle. Spices are added to the oil and boiled till no water is left in it. The pure oil is poured into jelly cans for sale. Are you okay? Now, I would want us to take a look at the questions, but I would want you to go over the passage again. At least, this is how you are supposed to answer all comprehension questions. First, you are supposed to read the passage very quickly. Then you come back to read the questions. So So let's read the questions, okay? So question 1 says that, what is the main occupation of women who live along the coast? Question 2, what is the capital town of Asin North? Question 3, what is the main occupation of the women in Ama Boatimes area? Now question 4, this is very important to me. Question 4, why do you think fresh palm fruit is added to the moldy one? Why is the moldy fruit dried in the sun? I'm reading it again, okay? Why is the moldy fruit dried in the sun? Why? Number 6, in 3 to 4 sentences, summarize how palm oil is extracted. And the last set of questions, what is the main crop in your area? How is it processed? This one you need to think, okay? Then question 8, write one paragraph to show how the product is processed. Okay, so what you're supposed to do is that you go over the passage again. After reading the questions, you go over the passage again so that this time you identify where the answers are coming from. Most of the comprehension questions have their answers in the passage. The answers to the questions are in the passage. So when you go through the questions, then you go back to read again. After reading, you find out where the answers are. You can use a pencil to underline where the answers can be found. So it helps you to answer the questions well. Now, but in this book, question 1, question 2, and question 3, the answers are in the book. But 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, you need to think very deep. So this is your assignment. Are you ready for your assignment? This is your assignment. Question 1, question 2, question 3, question 4, 5, and 6. What you're supposed to do is that answer them in your exercise book, take pictures of them, and send it to us on the WhatsApp page. But question 7 and 8, I'm reading it again for you. What is the main crop in your area? So take a look at your area and think about it. What crop is very common here? What crop is very common here? How is it processed? How do we process it? Like how Ama Boatima was explaining to us how palm oil is extracted in her locality. What about you? How is it processed? And then you have to use one paragraph to show how the product is processed. But this one, please don't write. Make a voice recording and then send it to us on the WhatsApp page. Make a voice recording of the answer and then send it to us on the WhatsApp page. Are you okay? Now, this is how you can go about it. Questions 7 and 8, you can choose to write it. When you finish, whilst you are recording, you'll be reading it. I hope you understand. That one might be better. So you can write it in a book. Then whilst you are answering it or you are recording it to us on the WhatsApp page, then you'll be reading it along. Hope you're okay. Yes, so guys, I'm going to end here and I'll see you in another lesson. Make sure you take your book serious and then you learn. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.